Sarah. What is joy to you?
I'm so glad you asked. This time of year, especially, we start thinking about joy, and sometimes that can get a little bit confused, I think, with happiness. And happiness, we were just talking about this, is usually the result of an event, it's a reaction. Joy is being filled up on the inside, so much so that it kind of bubbles out of you, and that's what you project onto everything else you see. What I love about joy is that it's not dependent on things going well, because we know that doesn't always happen. And sometimes, especially around the holidays, around Advent, around Christmas, things don't go picture perfectly. And so to be filled with joy, I think, is when you are rooted in God's love and just that eternal happiness that kind of comes from having enough, being enough, and being filled up with Christ's love. What about you, Mom? What do you think?
Oh, well, that's hard to follow for sure. Well, and everything that you said just rings so true to me. And joy for me is like what holds me together. A funny thing was last January, when Will Strong and I were doing our podcast, we were doing, everyone pick a word for the year, for 2022. And my word was joy. And I saw joy all through the year. It was truly amazing. I had a sign next to my computer screen that says joy in case I forget. And it just permeated this whole year. And this year for us has had a lot of challenges, but the prevailing, not even feeling, but prevailing presence, I think, in our lives, in our families' lives, has been this feeling of joy. Joy that we have each other, joy that we've had a beautiful life together, joy that there's so much that lies ahead that we don't know. And I guess that's what joy really is to me, is this promise of what is to come. And that all comes from our being centered in God and God's love and just being joyful. Not necessarily being happy all the time, but that isn't even important. I think with joy, you go through the tough times, the hard times, and you think, what am I learning from this? And at the end, you know that there's going to be joy because it was always there. It never left you. So this year, this Advent, this Christmas season, we are truly full of joy.
Yeah.
And we hope you are too. God bless you always.
Rejoice, rejoice.